What's up, guys? It's TechnoViking23 coming to you today with some Raid Shadow Legends, and we are going to be taking a look at the new What's Next in Raid episode that dropped today, detailing some of the new stuff that's going to be coming soon to the game. I haven't actually watched this yet. I've heard about some of the stuff in it, but I'm looking forward to seeing what they're planning for the game. Now, this was actually supposed to come out a lot earlier today. They were actually going to provide the content creators with some exclusive access to some of this stuff so we could kind of get some content made ahead of time. But we had some drama in the creator channel, and unfortunately someone who I guess is in the program decided to leak the Discord information and the links and everything we were given to another creator who is no longer in the program. So that essentially Raid then had to release the information before or during its leak, and we basically are never going to be told anything ever again now about what's coming to the game because certain people just can't let us have nice things. So it's kind of unfortunate that happened today. But, you know, I'm not really somebody that does a lot of these news videos or goes over these new champions and things. So for me, it's always kind of a wait and see what comes out and react to it and kind of take a look. But let's go ahead and take a look at this and see what is going to be going on with Raid here in hopefully the next couple of months.
Hey everyone, welcome to the new episode of What's Next in Raid. We promised to deliver these videos more frequently, so here we are with a short set of awesome features and updates you can look forward to in the near future. Let's dive in and see what we've got. First on the menu is a huge...
Okay, so I can tell you right away, the first thing I'm excited about was clan improvements. I think that's something that this game really lacks. You know, Raid is a really social game outside of the game, like with the streams and with your Discord, if you're in your clan's Discord. And they definitely need to bring more social, more clan activities into the game, so hopefully there's going to be some cool stuff going on with that. And now it looks like we're going to have a preview here of the new Doom Tower rotation, which should be in the game, I believe, next week, but I'm not 100% sure on that, but we'll see.
New update for the Doom Tower, the third rotation. As we've mentioned in one of our previous videos, there are three main rotations that we had planned for the Doom Tower. Two of them are in the game already, and here's the third. So what does a new rotation mean? More types of secret rooms, mixed up encounters for regular floors, and, most importantly, two deadly new bosses. We'll be sure to cover them in a dedicated video closer to release, but we do have some cool details to share right now. The first boss is Bombal the Dreadhorn, a massive lava beast. If he doesn't look scary enough on his own, take a look at that nasty dread bombs he spawns. You can't kill them, you can't stop them, and they deal some serious damage when they go off. The only thing you do is freeze them to help cool off the burn a bit. He'll also have some tricks up his sleeve that affect the buffs and debuffs you use in battle. Let's just say you're going to want a team composition with good timing and a few explosives of your own if you don't want to end up getting blown to pieces. And while most of our Doom Tower bosses are monsters of varying levels of horrifying, the next challenger is something else entirely.
Okay, so that guy looks kind of cool. Looks like I couldn't tell from the concept art if he was the tiger with a helmet on or just a rhinoceros or something, but looks like he's going to have a lot of burns, HP burns, some kind of mechanics, so you're definitely going to need some freeze, as he said, and probably some HP burn of your own, so it'll be interesting to see what that boss looks like when it does come out to the game.
Don't let that charming smile fool you, though. She's just as vicious and dangerous as the rest of them. Introducing Ostranex the Dark Fae. She has the unique ability to banish your champions, taking them out of the battle entirely. They won't take damage, but they won't be able to take turns either. At the same time, she'll create a mirror copy of your banished champion, and you can't get them back until you slay their double. If you're not careful, your strengths will become her strengths. If that wasn't bad enough, some of this Fairy Queen's skills will gain additional advantages depending on the affinity setup of your champions. You'll have to keep that in mind when building your team. No matter how you approach it, it'll be a tough fight, so don't miss a more detailed boss breakdown video coming soon. Okay, so that's what you're up against, but they've got some awesome stuff for you if you win.
Okay, so that's boss. That just sounds broken. Being able to actually make doppelgangers of your champions that you bring in, that's pretty crazy. That's going to be wild to see how they work that out to the point where it's not absolutely broken when you're trying to go against that. So I'll be interested to see what they do with that. But it looks like we're also getting some new gear sets here. So let's see what these do.
Both these bosses will drop new materials to craft 2 new artifacts at the forge. Defeating the Dreadhorn will get you Dreadhorn plates, which you can use to forge Fortitude artifacts. A 2-piece Fortitude set offers a big boost to your defensive champions, 10% extra defense, and plus 40 to resistance. Meanwhile, the Dark Fae will get you Fae Spheres. You can use these to forge lethal artifacts. A 4-piece set that ignores 25% of the enemy's defense and grants a nice plus 10% boost to crit rate on top. But that's not all the new rewards we've got. There are some new champions you can summon.
Okay, so basically an upgraded resistance set from Ice Golem that's going to give you some extra defense, which is cool. Those sets are always, they have a little bit of utility. It's probably not going to be one of the top sets in Doom Tower, but still, resistance is always a decent stat to have. The other one looks just like an upgraded Savage set, but it's going to give you additional crit rate. So it'll be nice to have an area you can farm that from, and it's a very difficult boss, it looks like, to be able to drop that set. So that's, I think, a decent reward. I know some people are probably going to have an issue with the Savage having that extra crit, but we'll see how that works out. That's going to be probably one of the most farmed for sets in the Doom Tower, though. That's because you know how much people farm the Fire Knight to get Savage gear, so that's definitely going to be something that makes that boss very attractive to fight to get those the rewards. And from the looks of it, she's going to be pretty tough, so it'd be interesting to see how effective it'll be to farm her for that. But pretty cool. So here we also looks like going to have some new champions
with fragments from secret rooms in the Doom Tower, and they are freaking sweet. First off, everyone's favorite snarky elf gained another level in badass. If you're like the original Kyle, you'll love the buffed up, poison-loving, epic version. The clan boss is going to be quaking in its mighty little boots. Kyle won't be arriving alone. Right beside him is a powerful warrior clad in dragon-scale armor. She'll hit hard and hit fast, so fast that her enemies will have a tough time hitting back. Finally, we've decided the bad guys deserve some love and settled on a new legendary for the Demon Spawn faction. This Burning Prince is all about fear and flames, with a healthy dose of helping out his fellow Demon Spawn. So, that's the 3rd rotation of the Doom Tower for you, but that's not all that's getting updated.
Okay, first of all, KL, is he like Superman now, Kal-El, we're going to call him? That seems a very weird way to say when we've called him Kale for years now, that they're going to suddenly say his name is KL, but a Dark Kale. Very odd choice in my opinion, because Kale himself is already a Dark Elf, and it looks like they just threw Fang Cleric's armor on him. So that's kind of weird, because you have Aethel and you have Elaine, who both have a dark version of themselves, and they're more of like the heroes. So you would think with Kale, they would have actually made a high elf for a light version of him instead of another dark version, because technically he's already a dark elf. And, you know, judging by whose side you're on, they're either evil or good in their own eyes. But so he's kind of technically like the bad elf to Elaine's good elf, and then she got the undead version. So you would have thought he would have had, like, I don't know, maybe a high elf version of himself, or, you know, he switched sides or something, but it'll still be interesting to see what his kit looks like. Other two look kind of, the second epic, the dragon skill, it looked kind of eh. And then the demon guy was kind of, I don't know. I wish they would add some cool skinwalkers to the game. It seems like every time they bring in new champions, other than Cleoptrix and the hippo we got recently, it's like skinwalkers just get so neglected. But here we go. So clan improvements is what I was most wanting to see. So let's see what they're doing with this.
We've said that expanding clan-related features is going to be one of our primary objectives in 2021, and we intend to keep that promise. Introducing Clan Improvements Volume 1. First of all clans will have a clan level now, which you can increase by completing different activities. Your clan's level will give you a bunch of different benefits, like increasing the silver you win from campaign stages and giving you a few extra multi-battle attempts every day. It'll also influence another huge part of clans, the clan shop. The clan shop will be brimming with awesome stuff you can get using clan gold. Clan gold will be earned from clan quests, but that's just the start. In the future, we plan on having more ways to earn clan gold, clan XP, and all kinds of other cool clan stuff. But wait, I hear the attentive among you asking, what the heck are clan quests?
Okay, cool. So before we go to the clan quests, so it looks like there's going to be like a Great Hall almost with your clan. That's pretty cool, because right now we have the clan achievements, which really don't do much except give you more clan power. You know, all the stuff that's like run the dragon 500 times or whatever. So this is really cool. I like this feature. Being able to gain extra in-game resources by the success of your clan is something that's pretty cool and something this game should have. The clan shop looks really neat, and I notice here they have Yonica fragments in here, so I'm hoping what this winds up doing is they actually will put the fusion fragments that you missed into the clan shop, like with Krila Witch Arm. I got to like 85 fragments. Even with the anniversary stuff they did, I still didn't have enough to get her. I'm not going to pay for the other 15. So, we've been asking them all along, give us a way to get those extra fragment pieces for these champions, because there's a lot of people sitting around that have 80, 90 fragments, and it's like they're just so close to getting that. They can't pull the champion from a shard because they just don't have the luck. So hopefully this means we're going to see them start bringing those fusion champions, their fragments at least, into this clan shop. But it looks like kind of like the Bazaar and Arena. You can buy energy and chickens, and it seems like the better your clan is and the more stuff your clan is able to do, the more items you will have the ability to purchase. So this is all pretty cool so far. I like what I'm seeing with the clan improvements. And then we're going to, I guess, talk about clan quests here.
Good catch. Clan quests are special missions you get every week, offering clan gold and clan XP as rewards. However, they're going to take some teamwork and coordination to complete. Because only one clan member will be able to take on a given quest, you're going to have to coordinate with your fellow clan members to work out who should take which quest and figure out the best strategy to complete them all. Like with the Doom Tower bosses, we'll publish a dedicated video breaking down the new clan features closer to release. Of course, we're not forgetting about quality of life improvements.
Okay, so they got through that pretty quick, but that is actually pretty cool. So they're going to have these quests that individuals in your clan can take on. That kind of seems more in line of what clan versus clan kind of should have been, where you assign certain people in your clan to take on certain activities instead of what we have right now. But that's going to be pretty cool, and that's actually going to improve the social aspect of the game, I think, a little bit, because it's going to require your clanmates to actually interact, whether it's through the in-game chat, which is honestly not that great, or finally having a clan Discord. I think with our clan, Discord is going to probably become something you have to be on so that we can all communicate about who is going to take on those different challenges. And that's kind of nice, because if, say, somebody says, hey, I'm going to be grinding the spider this week for gear, you can say, okay, well, you can go in, you can do all those quests that have to deal with the spiderlings and all that stuff, and it kind of will allow you to have not everybody in your clan obviously is at the same power level or has the same roster, so I think that's going to allow people maybe on the lower end of the clan roster to have more involvement. They can't quite hit the Ultra Nightmare clan boss just yet, but this will allow them to help out the clan with those clan quests and getting more of those shop slots unlocked and all that other stuff. So I think this is really overall very good changes for the clan structure in the game. So I'm really excited about this. Obviously, we don't know when this is coming into the game, but pretty cool. Very excited to see what they're doing with clans. I hope they focus more on clans than just what they offered here, but this is definitely very good so far. We definitely need some improvements to clan versus clan. They need to either just get rid of it or start over again, or just give us something that's better than the current iteration. They have said they're working on the PvP for it, but this at least gives me some hope for the clan system going forward, that they are actually taking a look at some of this stuff. So let's see what the quality of life improvements are going to be here.
Either. Many of you guys follow the gotta catch 'em all strategy when it comes to champions, and who can blame you? They look great in the collection for starters, and you never know when you'll need a specific skill set. But that does mean space in the champion collection and vault runs out faster than you can say Summon Rush.
Okay, real quick. I wonder if those are new champions we're getting, because some of this concept art, let me see if we can get back through here. Like, this stuff looks really cool. And, that's always the nice thing about Raid. You got, okay, this is definitely going to be a Skinwalker, I hope. Mutated Master Splinter here. Looks pretty awesome. But yeah, hopefully that will, those are some new champion concept arcs. The art always looks great in this game, so it looks like they're doing some pretty cool stuff there. All right, cool. Let's get back to
the champion collection so you can get some more room to breathe. While we're at it, we'll also increase inbox space by 100 slots to make sure you don't miss out on anything you've earned. Still, don't let it overfill. And speaking of catching them all, it's a long journey, and we know it means you're likely to hit a duplicate champion or two along the way. But don't worry, we'll also be releasing a solution for that too. We're still hammering out the final details before we're ready to unveil everything. But what we can say right now is that it's not going to be a one-stop solution. we're going to provide multiple short-term and long-term uses for your duplicate champs. We'll give you the full lowdown very soon, but we just wanted to say the feedback you guys provided has been essential in shaping our approach here, and we think you're really going to like it. Okay, one last thing to wrap this up, a balance change. We've looked at the
Okay, before we get to this, whatever this balance change is. Interesting. Dupe system, I honestly, excuse me here, I would not expect to see anything with a dupe system anytime soon. I've been saying since day one, this is kind of like string us along with this duplicate system, because I think the data shows this is really not a huge problem for most of the people that play this game. I know a lot of people are vocal, they want a duplicate system. Me personally, I think my main account's like level 92, and I have only pulled maybe 3 or 4 duplicate legendaries my entire time playing the game. But then again, I don't pull 200 and 300 shards every single event. I might pull 30 or 40 ancients during a 2x, so mostly I get a bunch of rares and epics that wind up being chickens. I think the biggest issue with the dupe system is it's going to disproportionately benefit the people that are whaling out in the game. You see a lot of content creators, especially, they're pulling 300, 400 shards every time there's a summon event. Of course they're going to get duplicates, because the numbers, the math is just going to play out at that point where you're going to have more of a chance to get those duplicates. So I think the reason they're taking so long is that, number one, they just don't see it as a problem, because I'm guessing their data is showing that this is probably only an issue that affects maybe like 1 to 5% of the overall player base. And like I said, I personally don't have any issues with duplicates. It'll be interesting to see what they come up with. The system they were talking about on their Reddit Q&A a while back was terrible. And so hopefully that's what they mean by the feedback they got. They've been changing it around. They're going to have multiple solutions to this. But I think we're still a long way off from seeing this. I wouldn't expect this year. I would think maybe, if we're lucky, first quarter of 2022. But I definitely would not expect to see a duplicate system in this game by the end of 2021. I just don't think it's very high on their priority list. And I think that's one of the reasons they've kind of kept pushing it back, because we've been talking about it all year. They've been talking about it all year, going all the way back to first and second quarter. So I just really don't see it happening anytime soon. The 100 extra mailbox slots is kind of, who cares? I've never filled that up. I guess if you're farming a ton of gear, that might be useful. 100 extra slots for champions is a good thing, but of course they're going to make you pay a ton of silver or gems to unlock that if you are already at the maximum. So it's going to cost you something there. It'd be nice if they just threw 50 in for free or something, or at a reduced cost, but definitely not going to have that happen. But yeah, interesting ideas here. But yeah, I wouldn't expect to see a duplicate system anytime soon. So let's see what this balance change is. And this is probably going to be the last thing on their video.
increased critical damage debuff and decided it wasn't performing as well as we had hoped. So there's a change incoming. Rather than provide a flat decrease, it will lower the target's critical damage by 25% of the stat. That means a champion with 200% crit damage will go down to 150% instead of 175%. We hope that will make the debuff more useful both in PvE and PvP battles. And that's it for today, folks. Don't forget to press thumbs up and subscribe to our channel if you have.
Okay, I think that's kind of silly. No one's going to care about that, I wouldn't think. He mentioned PvP there. I really don't think you're going to see reduced crit damage skill that much in Arena. I could be wrong, but I don't know. I just don't see it. So that's kind of a non-item to me there at the end of the video. But overall, kind of a nice little update video they put together there. A lot of cool stuff that's coming. I'm very excited about the clan changes. You know, Doom Tower I'm kind of 50-50 on because, quite honestly, it's just more stuff to grind. It's more stuff to take up time in the game. And until they give us a way to auto-farm the bosses once we beat them and not have to sit there and spend, you know, hours upon hours farming silver keys every week, it's something I do it now, but it's to the point where it's like 3v3 Arena. It's just not something I look forward to. Like, I could beat it through the content, but then it's like I want to farm, say, the Frost Spider, but it's a 5-minute run every time. And it's like, I don't want to do 15 5-minute runs on the Frost Spider. Why can't, I've already spending all this time in Faction Wars, doing Faction War 21. Why should I have to waste all this time in Doom Tower? And then, you got your 15 to 20 minute clan boss run if you're running an unkillable team or something like that. So, yeah, it's hard for me to get excited about Doom Tower. The champs look interesting. The new bosses look cool. It'd be cool to see what they're going to do with those, especially that new boss. She looks pretty broken, but I can't get excited for Doom Tower. It's just another time sink in this game right now. So we'll see what happens though. Some really cool stuff there. Very excited about the clan stuff. Like I said, duplicate system, again, wouldn't expect to see that till next year at the earliest, I think. I don't see them really getting that out too quickly. But anyways, guys, let me know what you thought about this video. Obviously, I know it's Plarium, so some people are going to be super skeptical. I'm trying to be optimistic, even though I know it's hard sometimes with this company. But it looks like they got some cool stuff going on, and hopefully it'll be pretty good. Let me know what you think down below in the comments. And as always, if you have any questions about anything in the video, feel free to leave them down below. I'll do my best to get you an answer as soon as I can. As always, I hope you guys are having a great day. Thanks as always for watching, and I will see you again next time.